What's up, everybody? Jonathan here again. We're on Bear Rock logging today, and look at our subscriber goal. We're just 100 away now from 1,000. And in case you haven't been keeping up, or if you're a new subscriber, once we reach 1,000 and my videos start getting monetized again, we're gonna do. Once the money builds up, we'll start doing some random prize giveaways. Last time when I first started the channel, it took quite a while to get paid because YouTube doesn't pay you until you get to $100 in the account, and it took me quite a while. In fact, it took me I think it was about 2 years or so before I finally got paid. So we'll see what happens this time whenever I get my videos monetized again. I'm hoping it goes a lot faster. Lots of video views and that sort of thing will get me money quicker, which gets the prizes in your hands quicker. So watch the videos and give me some thumbs up and comments and all kind of stuff, and just let's keep it rolling. Let's not stop at 1,000 either. Let's keep on going. Let's see how far we can go. Alright, so today on Bear Rock, what we're going to do is my wood chip truck and trailer is full, ready to go, and I've been kind of filling that up fast. I've just been driving the truck, on up to the sawmill manually. Well, actually, I think I may have a course play route that takes it there. But what we're going to do is today, hopefully, all this area over here, we're going to try to clear some of this out so I can have a good spot to turn my truck around. So whenever I can make continuous runs. And I think we're going to try to get the beast in here. We'll see what happens with that. And yeah, but first, let's get some of these trees cut out of the way. I'll tell you, I don't know how much I'm talking I'm gonna do this video. I wasn't out terribly late last night, but I'm just whooped from yesterday because yesterday I luckily got to sleep in a little bit. But at 11:30 we met my parents for lunch, and then we had to go get set up for my community band concert. I recorded the concert on a little digital recorder, had a couple microphones, and had to go get all that set up, and then the concert was at 2 o'clock, was over around 3, and then we actually came on home for just a little bit, but then we went back out downtown. They have a amphitheater stage set up. Well, it's not set up, it's concrete. It stays there. But there's a little kind of a tent thing over it now that's permanent also. But anyway, they had to do with our Peach Festival Friday and yesterday. Well, yesterday for me. They had all kind. They have live bands that come in, and I really wanted to go see the last two. But we kind of needed to get there early to get good seats and whatnot, and they had a bunch of food trucks and fair food and stuff like that all set up. So we got us a couple of lemonades and corn dogs and a funnel cake, and just kind of kick back and listen to some music. They had the one well, there was some girl playing some country music, but she was okay. But what I really wanted to hear was a band called Jam Brass Band. That's J period A period M period, and they're on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. But you ought to go check them out. They're pretty good. They're from New Orleans, so they got that kind of jazz funk sound. And it's well, at least the ones that we saw, it was of course a drummer who was the kind of band leader, and then they had 2 trumpets, a saxophone, a tuba, and a trombone, and they were really good. Really good. Never stopped playing either. I mean, it's like I think they took the stage probably around 7, from like 7 to 8:30. They never stopped really. So it was a good time. And then the ones that came on after them, we also wanted to see, and they're called Bag of Donuts. I'm not sure where they got their name, but Bag of Donuts, that's what they're called. They're a cover band, They played everything from Tennessee whiskey, country song to um, Run DMC. Oh gosh, I can't remember all the different bands they covered, but it was a ton of songs. They pretty much never stopped either. They had a lot more energy than Jam Brass Band. Of course, Jam Brass Band, they're more of just playing the horns kind of thing. There was some singing, but not a terrible lot. But they were really good, both of them. Anyway, so needless to say, we didn't get home till after 11 last night, which isn't terribly late, but with everything that I went through, just I don't know, I don't know if I can really say stress, but it does wear you out, and mentally playing all that music, and just the day. Plus it was hot out there, and we sat kind of in the shade, but still it was probably, gosh, I don't know, it was probably still in the upper 70s, lower 80s, maybe even mid 80s in the sun, shade. Wasn't much of a breeze. Once it finally got dark, it cooled off a little. But yeah, it was some good music, and I didn't get home till about, it's a little after 11. And I had to get up early this morning, so I'm just whooped. Those of you that are over 40 and not that great a shape, you know what I'm talking about. Just about. I think we got enough room now for it to turn around, but cut out just this last couple of trees. Oh, in case you're wondering, I have not yet updated the maps on the webpage, nlagaming.com. I have not updated those yet for 1.4. I'm hopefully going to look at them this afternoon and see if there's anything I need to do. Of course, I'm not really sure what needs to be done, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if there's anything that has to be done, and if there is, then I'll update them and let you know. And I'll put something on the web page next to where you download them that'll say something like 1.4 compatible or something, and all that. Also, other little bit of news to take care of. I am going to try to get the plantation on console. I don't know how that's going to go, or whatever. I've got a lot of work to do, kind of prep work before I even send it to Giants, because I want to make sure that whenever I send it to them, that some of the files and stuff are like they want it beforehand, so I'm not kind of doing all this back and forth, and try to get it as good as possible at the beginning. That way maybe they'll accept it quicker, because I'm sure there's going to be some back and forth. And if I can even put it on there. Somebody was saying that I had to have, I think it was 2 or 3 mods on Mod Hub already, which I don't, so I don't know if they'll even accept it, but we'll see. I may have to put it on Mod Hub and put maybe Bear Rock on Mod Hub as well. Then maybe I can, once I get those two on there, maybe I can ask them to submit the plantation. But I don't know. We'll see. It could be possible that they will just go ahead and put it on there. But let's see. Let's use this skitter. I don't know. So don't expect for it to be on Mod Hub right away. Because at the very latest, the very least. What happens is when you submit it to Giants, it has to go through all their testing and stuff, and that could take a couple of weeks. So at the very least it'd be 2 weeks, but I'm expecting it to be a lot longer than that because, like I said, I haven't put anything up on Mod Hub yet, and they may not let me put it on console right away. But I'll keep you updated. And if you follow me on Facebook, go check us out over there because I'll be putting up some updates as to what's going on, when I actually submit it, when I hear something back from them, that sort of thing. I have not had much time to work on my next map. Just a lot going on the last few days. So I'm going to try to get back on that pretty soon. And we'll see. I think I already mentioned this, but in case you missed it, the next map is going to be a 4X map. All logging, no fields or nothing for farming. Although what you can do, I think, is I'd have to have some sell points on there, but I'm not interested right now in doing any farming stuff, so there probably won't be any fields or sell points for stuff like corn or whatever. I don't know. If there's anything placeable, I guess you could use that, and then you could just create your own fields, like with this plow in front of this, or skidder, or just use a regular plow. But I'm just my thing here is forestry, so that's what I do. I'm interested in farming stuff. I've had a couple of requests to stuff is falling out left right. I've had a couple of requests to put fields and sell placeable, sell points and stuff for crops or whatever in there. But I don't know. I may eventually. It's just one more thing I gotta learn. have not updated to 1.4 yet on this computer. I have a test computer which I may update it there and see what breaks, but I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of issues with 1.4, so I've been kind of hesitant to update. I guess I need to see what happens. Because over my test computer, I can't remember if I've got any game saves over there. From what I've heard, is that if you have a game save, I don't know if it's every one or if it's just, you know, what the deal is, but I've heard that you could lose your game save or it wouldn't load or something. I don't know. So I could look at that again and see what the issues are. Okay, that should be enough room to have the truck turn around. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's get us a new little kind of road path plowed. Get the beast in here and we'll set up kind of right here in this spot. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. May have to get us another loader, I don't know, but we'll see if I can work with this one. Beast, let's see here. I guess under forestry machines. I hope I activated it. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Well, I'll have to activate that just a second. Okay, well, as it turns out, it's not under forestry machines, it's under forestry equipment. And I had forgotten that. I'm not all here today. Okay, I need to change the price of that. Oh well. And let's see here. Okay, so there's the beast, and we're gonna need a truck to pull it. Probably a pretty powerful truck. So I tell you what, let's go back to our Kenworth C500. And let's see. Let's make the colors match. I think that was pretty cool. Let's see, let's make it a, let's try the triple axle. I hadn't tried that yet. Covered guards are good, exhaust is good, bumpers. I kind of like that extended bumper, it looks pretty neat. So let's try that. And then the headache rack, let's do the toolbox. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, this beast is recently been converted over. I think the only thing that's wrong with it, I mean, it display. You see next to the speedometer, the little percentage over there where it says 0. That shows how many wood chips are in the storage bin, the holding bin there at the front. But there's a little yellow display. You can kind of see it just under the. You can see on the side right there, where it's got the yellow numbers. I don't think that's working. But other than that, it's a pretty cool machine. I like the fact that you can turn it on now and don't have to have the truck running. Used to, you'd have to have the truck running before the beast would run. So it's a nice touch. Let's see. Yep, yeah. So I had it over here on this side for, well, over on, let's see, where did I have that? This is the plantation. I wonder if I can stick it in there. So I want to do the same thing. I want to have it set up, I guess right about here would be good. So let's put the feet out. I guess we'll hold off on turning it on right now. Got a little bit of work to do first. Okay, so first of all, let's see here. I want to make sure I've got my truck parked so that the trailer is right under the spout. It needs to be about halfway in there, so right about there should work. Okay, so now we can record our course play route. Let's go sell this wood chip trailer full of stuff, wood chips, and then we'll record our route. We'll come back and get busy. Now this truck will make it up here. It's just barely going to make it up this last part. But I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. barely makes it up there. If it was any steeper or much more of a hill, I think it would, longer of a pull up the hill, I think it wouldn't make it, but it barely does. I like driving in this outside view when I'm making the course play route, especially when I'm loaded, because I want to make sure that the trailer's not going to try to tip over or anything. If I see it get to rocking pretty good, I'll slow down, because this course play actually records your speed based on how you're driving whenever you made the course. Now you can set it to where I believe that it uses just a constant speed, but I don't really ever mess with that too much, because normally whenever I drive it like this, it's pretty much at the speed I want it to go. I don't want it to go too much slower. But yeah, I can't wait to get my 4X login map done and then set a course play route from one side of the map to the other, because I'm planning on only doing one sawmill. I know that's a long way, to truck the wood and whatever, because, gosh, it'd probably take you, depending on the road situation and all that, it'd probably take a good 30 to 45 minutes, for the truck to reach it one way. Because, I mean, if the roads were like this, where it was kind of hilly and curvy, and you can't really drive too fast, then it might take 30 to 45 minutes one way, from one corner of the map to the other corner. But I think that's kind of fun. Just set the truck off in motion and go on and do something else. A little bit, it comes back. Or in the case of the logs, it sits there and waits on you to go sell the logs and sit on the course back. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd made it, it's like 17 where you could drive through and sell the logs instead of having to hop out and hit a trigger. So I don't really like that too much, because that really does kind of, hurt your course play route. I mean, you could set up a course play route to just automatically sell the logs, just like you can with wood chips, but for some reason they took that away in 19. Not really sure why. Okay, so with this courseplay route that we're doing, all I got to do is drive over here and drive through the wood chip cell point. But that's those wood chips. Really have to do something about that. Oh, okay. It barely gave me the thing to do it. Okay. Whew. I was gonna say we did all that and it wouldn't let me sell it, but I gotta get rid of those wood chips. Okay, let's get this offloaded, and I'm gonna get it back to the landing. Then we'll come over here and do something about these wood chips. We gotta get rid of them. All right, so off we go again. Well, if you're empty, you wouldn't have to stop. Just keep on going. But if we're full, I want to go ahead and sell those. And then you just drive right back, and then I'll show you. I probably already showed this in a different video, but I'll show you this again, how this works for automatically selling the wood chips. Driving there, it'll dump them just like we did, but automatically, and it'll drive back to the landing. Now that we're empty, I don't have to worry too much about what the trailer's doing. Just gonna make sure I get the truck headed in the right direction. Also want to mention too, I've got a Patreon page, so if you'd like to get insider access on the maps I'm working on and be able to chat with me over there, and you know, have your input on some of the maps maybe. Every once in a while I have somebody comment, you know, and say something about, well, could you do this, could you do that? So if you got any ideas, you know, you can certainly let me know over there at Patreon if you want to become a patron. And for $5 a month, all it is. And what you'll get is insider access to the maps I'm working on. So you'll know what the name of the map will be before anybody else. You'll know what the map's going to look like. I'll put up screenshots, and you'll know before anybody else when the map's going to be ready for download. So what I'll do is, like I might announce over on Facebook or something, or in one of my videos, that the map will be ready on Saturday. Well, if you're a patron, and if I've got it ready to go and all that, I may go ahead and publish it, like say Friday night or something, and then you'll know ahead of time, because I'll tell the patrons, hey, the map is up on the website, go check it out, download it, and that sort of thing. So it's just sort of a way to, you know, be ahead of the crowd and have some input too there. Of course, if you're on Facebook or whatever, you can always message me over there too. But mainly, it's just helping support the channel. You know, all this stuff isn't free. I know I've mentioned this quite a bit, but over the years, I've had to replace a hard drive. I bought a couple of joysticks. You know, just stuff like that to keep the channel going and all that. The hard drive was kind of the worst one, because the hard drive failed, and I had a secondary hard drive which actually is still in this computer, but my primary drive failed. The computer wouldn't, I think it tried to boot up and it wouldn't or something, but I had a IT guy at work check it out, and he said, oh, hard drive's dead. So I had to run over quickly to Best Buy, about 30 minutes away, it's the closest one to us, and had to buy hard drive, which wasn't really ideal. I would have rather bought it online, because I can get one a little cheaper, but I needed it right away, and you know, Best Buy was my best option. We've got Office Depot here in town, but I don't know, I'm not terribly impressed with Office Depot. Plus, I had Best Buy Reward Zone points I could accumulate by buying a hard drive from them. I think I ended up paying about, I don't know, 70 to 80 bucks for that hard drive, which is more than I was wanting to pay. But anyway, when you need it right away, you're paying for the convenience of it. But anyway, some of this, all this stuff really is not cheap. I mean, I've over the years, I've bought a microphone and a stand for it. Xbox controller. I'm holding the Xbox controller in my hand. I just bought that not too long ago. Paid about 40 or 50 bucks for this thing. So it's not cheap. So just any support I can get, it really does help. And if it's something you can't do, month to month, then you can sign up, and then maybe in a couple of months, if you need to drop out. If you need to come back, you can come on back. But the other way you could help support the channel is, well, besides Patreon and hitting the subscribe button, is I've got a PayPal.me account, or you could do Streamlabs. I've got Streamlabs.com/NLA Gaming. So you could, do a one-time donation there. And then PayPal.me, I believe you can actually set up for monthly recurring payments. But PayPal.me, you could do just a one-time donation, obviously, of course. Okay, so let's get this truck swung around. Just go real slow. Make sure I get it lined up good. That was pretty good. And stop. Whew, that's a long route. Oops. I'm gonna type around my joysticks. Okay. Now let's offload. We got some stuff to clean up. Let's see. Hard to see these things in the grass. Chip this thing up. I think that's everything over there. See about getting the rest of this processed. I did finally turn manual cut on, so keep forgetting every time you turn it on. not really set up good either to dump the stuff into the... I really needed it back there, but I can't do it there. Well, I'll tell you, we'll just have to kind of pile it over here. And then we'll just have to figure out how to get it over there to the beast. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be very efficient or not. Probably should have thought that through a little bit better. Oh well. We'll make it work somehow. Probably what I'll end up doing is if I get some of the smaller trees, I may just chip them up whole. So I hate dealing with those little small trees. That's weird. Where'd that other log go? All right, well, we're closing in on an hour, so just probably not going to have enough time to get this truck loaded and out of here. But we did make some progress today, a little bit. Got that area cleared out so we can make a good spot for our wood chip truck to turn around, and got us a course play route set in. So we're good there on the wood chips. And then next time we come back, I'm gonna have this truck ready to go, hopefully, and then we'll make a run to the sawmill at this truck, and hopefully make us a run with the wood chips too. See how that route goes. Should be fine, but you never know. Test it out. But anyway, hope y'all had a good weekend, and then enjoyed your first day back to work after the weekend. It's always fun, Monday. But anyway, we'll see you again on Wednesday. Y'all have a good week, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.